and the jungle had been his home ever since he could remember. Akash was a skilled hunter and tracker. He knew the jungle like the back of his hand, and all the animals were his friends. The monkeys would swing from tree to tree, playing with him, and the elephants would trumpet their greetings to him as he passed. One day, Akash was exploring a new part of the jungle when he came across a group of poachers. The poachers were setting traps for the animals, and Akash knew that he had to stop them. He crept up on the poachers quietly, and then he jumped out in front of them, startling them. The poachers were angry and threatened to hurt Akash, but he stood his ground. "You can't hurt the animals," he said. "This is their home, and they have a right to live here." The poachers laughed at Akash. They were much bigger and stronger than him, and they didn't think he could stop them. But Akash was determined. He used his hunting skills to outsmart the poachers and free the animals from their traps. The poachers were furious. They chased Akash through the jungle, but he was too fast for them. He climbed trees, swam rivers, and swung from vines, and the poachers eventually gave up and left the jungle. The animals were grateful to Akash for saving them. They gathered around him and thanked him. Akash was happy that he had been able to help his friends. He knew that the jungle was a special place, and he was determined to protect it from all harm. One day, Akash was playing with the monkeys when he saw a plume of smoke rising in the distance. He ran to investigate, and he found that a fire had started in the jungle. Akash knew that he had to act quickly. He gathered the animals together and told them that they had to work together to put out the fire. The monkeys climbed to the tops of the trees and threw leaves and branches onto the fire. The elephants used their trunks to spray water on the flames, and Akash ran back and forth carrying buckets of water from the river. After many hours of hard work, the animals finally managed to put out the fire. Akash was exhausted, but he was also proud of himself and his friends. They had saved the jungle from a terrible disaster. Akash continued to live in the jungle for many years. He became a respected leader among the animals, and he was always there to protect them. He was a true jungle kid.